Hey guys, I have a fairly big haul for you guys again. I got a lot of stuff in the mail today. It was almost like Christmas. I had heaps of packages come in, some through the mailman and just some packed in boxes at my door. So I'm going to get started. I'm not going to tell you too much about each of these books, but yeah. I'll get started. For 1 second. Daniel, can you let porridge in? My dog. You know, as soon as it's law of average or whatever it is, as soon as I sit down at my computer desk, he's like, I want to come inside now, Mum. Okay, so, like I said, I have a fair amount of books to do, so I'm going to get started. The first book is called Come a Little Closer by Dorothy Garlick. I read about this book in the romance magazine I picked up a few months back, and I'm not a fan of world like wars and stuff like that, but this is about how a romance after the war and how they cope with each other and things like that, and his memories of war and how she's trying to help him overcome it. I think that's pretty much. He's a restless ex-soldier, so, and I really haven't read anything like it, but it really sounded interesting, so I thought I would pick it up. If you want to check out the synopsis, it's on Goodreads. The only thing that really annoyed me was this scuffing thing here. It's a brand new book and the cover's already crap, but that's because they packed 5 or 6 books all in one thing and just squished it. So, then I got some Debbie Macomber books, and yes, I'm collecting them, and you know what, I don't think I'm really gonna be up to speed for a while because she has so many books out. Like, she brings out a book like nearly every month, it seems. But I picked up The Perfect Christmas. These are like paperback ones, mass market, I think, which I love these books. I love holding these books. I love these sort of things. They're so small and compact, they can fit in your handbag, and I like holding them. So that. Then I got Learning to Love, 2 classic stories filled with laughter and love, and I adore these sort of covers, as you guys probably know. There's something just so inviting about this cover. And the stories, Sugar and Spice, and Love by Degree. And again, this is a mass paperback book, and because it always has these things in it, which kind of annoy me. I don't know if you can pull them out, but still, looking forward to it. Come here. I'll show you porridge. Say hello. Hello. He's getting fat. He's got a little fat belly. And he's very pink. And he still hasn't learned to go outside and pee and poo yet, so he's still being house trained, but he's getting there. He's very affectionate. Aren't you, porridge? Yeah. Okay, let go of Mummy's earring. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. Okay, so the next, let's move this a bit closer. The next book that I got is Trading Christmas, and I love the feel of this book. I want to make out with it, sort of. It's like got that sort of not harsh buttery feeling, but just really smooth, and yeah. I didn't think this would be so like as big, but I'm really liking this book, and I love Christmas books. So, and my dog's chewing my handbag. Bear with me for 1 second. video is very... At least you get to see my life, my hectic life. Okay, so. Okay, so. Illuminated by Erica Orloff. I believe I saw this on the story siren at one stage. I think she showed it. I should start writing these things down. But either way, I saw it and read the back of it and was like, yep, I have to get this. And I really like it because it's pretty short. So I mean, I can probably get through it in a weekend or a week or so. And the writing's fairly big. And I don't know if so I think I might maybe read this in January and see how it goes. And then I got this mammoth book which I believe has 3 novels in it. Stupid Cupid, Flirting with Disaster, and Pucker Up. I just absolutely adore this cover. Like, seriously, if anything, I got this book just for the cover. It was, I think it was like $10 or something. I might be wrong, and I'm not a fan of bind-ups at all. So if I do end up reading this book, it will be a matter of sitting down and reading the whole thing, hopefully in a month or so. Not too sure if I'm going to classify this as 1 book or 3. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might leave it until I've made a dent in my other reading habits. Then I picked up another book by Heather Vogel Frederick, with a beautiful cover, called Dear Pen Pal. It's a mother-daughter book club book. And I absolutely freaking love these covers. Like, they're so me. I just love them. And obviously it's about pen pals and things like that, so, and classic books. I never knew there was a classic book called Daddy Longlegs. But yeah, really looking forward to reading that. This one is actually a lot bigger than the one I have on my shelf, but that doesn't really bother me very much. And then finally, I thought that maybe my Amazon account or something with Amazon had like deleted it, and I was like, hell no, I paid for this book, I want it here now. And that is Juliet Immortal by Stacey J. I love the cover and I love the premise. I have not read Romeo or Juliet, I have not even seen the movie. I know briefly about it, and I know that's kind of like a crime, but this sounded really interesting, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know what it's about, so I won't have to go into too much detail, but I am so looking forward to reading this. This is like on one of my, I guess my top read pile. So let's see. And then I got, oh, it's a bit scuffed too, Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. Obviously I haven't read any of these books yet, but I would rather have them in the same like size and everything, so I picked this up and I'm so excited. And I like the collector's edition because it has this little doobie here, which I'm sure I'll find out what it is once I read the it's a little dragon. I'm sure I'll find out what it's about when I read the series. And I think that's all, except it's mammoth. Oh, I also got a Christmas present early, and from my partner's aunt, and she gave me some soap, which just smells. Oh, I could sit here sniffing it all day, truly. And a notebook, which I will show you in a second after I lift up this massive box. And so I'm really glad that I got this in hardback, and I had to get it in the show covers. So I got the Gossip Girl box set. Like I said, all these books are hardback, and they have the if I can get them out. I can't get them out, they're too tightly packed. They have the show covers on the front and the back, which I love because I love Gossip Girl. I'm just wondering if I can get one out. Bear with me. They're pretty packed, so I'm not going to try. I don't think so. I'm not going to try. So that is my wonderful collection. Of course it's not all of them, but most of them. And lastly, I have the journal that I was just talking about. And I love birds. I absolutely adore them. Unless, you know, you're sitting outside or walking outside with your family outside the library and you sit under a tree and one decides to crap on your shirt and on your shoulder. That is when I do not like birds. It was not funny. It was in my hair. Not funny. But I can probably laugh about it now because, you know, it is kind of funny. But at the time it wasn't. So anyway, that's my midweek book haul. I'm probably actually going to have another book haul sometime this week, knowing the amount of books that I pre-purchased to come before Christmas, you know. And then at the end of the year, that's it. No more extra books except the ones that I'm doing for challenges. Let's see how I go then. I think I have a lot of books coming in January, just period anyway, and February that I've ordered like in November, so they don't really count. But yeah, so I mean, this is like, if I was just to read these books right here, this would be at least 3 months worth of books, not including Gossip Girl. So I'm just insane. So yeah, sorry for the distortions, but this is my life and these are my books, and thank you guys for subscribing, following, and just being you. I really appreciate it. And I hope you are having a wonderful week, and we'll have a wonderful weekend.